Hitler's goal was to bring all German-speaking people into the Third Reich. He took steps to gain living space for Germans in Eastern Europe. And this is because he believed in the superiority of the German people, and so that he had the right to conquer the Slavs that lived in the East. Hitler claimed, quote, "I have the right to remove millions of an inferior race that breeds like vermin." Hitler's aggressive plans also served economic purposes. The production of military equipment would benefit German industry, which would also gain new raw materials and markets in the East. By March 1938, Hitler was ready to engineer the Anschluss, or union of Austria and Germany. When Austria's chancellor refused to agree to Hitler's demands, Hitler sent in the German army to preserve order. To indicate his new role as the ruler of Austria, Hitler made a speech from the Hofburg Palace, the former residence of the Habsburg emperors. Now, the Anschluss violated the Versailles Treaty and created a brief war scare. Some Austrians favored annexation, and Hitler quickly silenced any Austrians who opposed it. And since the Western democracies took no action, Hitler easily had his way. Then Germany turned next to Czechoslovakia. At first, Hitler insisted that the 3 million Germans in the Sudetenland, which is a region of western Czechoslovakia, be given autonomy. Czechoslovakia was one of only 2 remaining democracies in Eastern Europe. Finland was the other. Still, Britain and France were not willing to go to war to save it. As British and French leaders searched for a peaceful solution, Hitler increased his demands. The Sudetenland, he said, must be annexed to Germany. In response to Czechoslovakia, there was this Munich conference in September of 1938. Munich is a city in Germany. And at this conference, British and French leaders again chose appeasement, or to give in to demands. And they caved in to Hitler's demands and persuaded the Czechs to surrender the Sudetenland without a fight. And in exchange, Hitler assured Britain and France that he had no further plans to expand his territory. Now, returning from Munich, the British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain told cheering crowds that he had achieved peace for our time. He told Parliament that the Munich Pact had saved Czechoslovakia from destruction and Europe from Armageddon. French leader Edouard Daladier reacted differently to the joyous crowds that greeted him in Paris. He said, "The fools, why are they cheering?" Meanwhile, British politician Winston Churchill, who had long warned of the Nazi threat, judged the diplomats harshly. He said, "They had to choose between war and dishonor. They chose dishonor, and they will have war."